Have you ever felt like you're about to break, but you still smile, still talk, just because you're a man? The voice is restrained, heavy, like someone trying not to choke. It's not that I don't have friends. It's not that I don't have family. I do, and they love me. But as a man, I don't know how to speak of sadness. I'm used to holding it all in, swallowing it whole. Sometimes I even forget how to start a sentence. I once stood in the middle of a party with laughter, music, friends all around. But my head was blank, like I was the only one lost in a house of mirrors where every reflection was distorted, even my own. I'm not blaming anyone. I just feel like I'm drifting through a crowded world and still alone. I've learned how not to bother anyone. I've learned how to keep my pain tidy and quiet, but no one ever taught me how to get out of it. If you've ever felt like no one gets you, then what I'm about to share might make you feel seen. I used to think I was strong until I woke up in the middle of the night, feeling hollow, no pain, no tears, just nothing. I go to work, I make conversation, I help others, but I can't help myself. But inside, it's in pieces. Sometimes I look at the faces of my loved ones and wonder, do they see how tired I really am? There were days I wanted to disappear for a while, not for attention, but just to see if anyone would notice I was gone. And I know I'm not the only one, because I've seen the same emptiness in other men's eyes. We just don't talk about it. There are things we don't say, not because we're scared, but because we don't know if anyone still has the patience to listen. Mom, I don't need someone to fix me. I just want someone, no judgment, no advice, no interruptions. Just sit there and listen. Once, all I needed was someone to ask, "Are you really okay today?" Not out of politeness, not out of habit, but because they truly wanted to know. I don't need a roadmap out of sadness. I don't need comparisons to people worse off. I just want someone to sit beside me and prove that I'm not alone. Sometimes a real friend is just someone who has the patience to sit next to you, saying nothing at all. I've stayed silent for so long that even a single honest question once left me speechless. Let me tell you why. If you're hearing this, you are not alone. If you're pretending to be okay while drowning inside, I'm just like you. We've become so good at hiding pain, we forget we're even in it. I used to think opening up was weakness. I feared losing my image, that strong, stoic manhood we were taught to carry since we were kids. But here's the truth. We can't be the pillar forever if we're rotting inside. Even a pillar needs to be checked, repainted, rested. We're allowed to feel weak. We're allowed to feel tired. And when a man dares to speak his pain, that's not failure. That's courage. There's one last thing I want to say, not as an ending, but maybe as a beginning. Let yourself be soft, even just once. Not to complain, not to seek praise, but to begin healing. Cry if you need to. It's okay if no one sees. Sit in silence if you don't have the words. Stop trying to be strong all the time, because that's what's killing the real feelings inside you. And if you see yourself in any of these words, write to me. Tell me your story. Not so I can advise you, but so you'll know. Somewhere, a stranger is sitting just like you, whispering, I understand. If you don't know where to begin, just start with a comment. Even just one word. I'll read it.